I will be back after this brief intermission. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for stopping in. If you're not new here, oh, why is that not focused? Okay, there we are. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I really greatly appreciate it, and thank you for your support. So today, as you can tell, we're doing a 24-hour readathon. Are we doing the full 24 hours straight? No. I don't think I have the mental abilities or capacity to do it 24 hours straight right now. This week has been pretty stressful for my entire family. So I just feel like I needed to be alone and read my books in peace. With y'all, of course. So it's Saturday. It is currently 11:04 p.m. But we're gonna start the timer here in just a few minutes. I have decided, since I started reading this earlier, like as soon as I got home, Never Vacation with Your Ex is going to be the first book I read for this. I'm probably not going, I'm gonna stop the timer as soon as I quit reading later and immediately go into, or like whenever I wake up in the morning, immediately get up, you know, do the things I need to do. But I want to start reading fairly early in the morning. Sorry, that was my dog, so if you heard that. I kind of want to wake up early, get everything I need to get done, and try to read for like 12 to 13 hours tomorrow. Is that realistically possible? I'm not entirely sure, but we are gonna try. So Never Vacation with Your Ex will be the first book that we read for this readathon. I don't know exactly what book I'm gonna read tomorrow once I finish this, but we will pick that out later in the day. It's between three books. It's between Archer's Voice, a little tempting, I don't know, a little complicated, the first one, and Ride With Me. Those are the three books that I want to read this weekend. Then hopefully next week, y'all will, not next week, here in a few weeks after, because y'all will get the wrap up, then y'all will get the TBR, and then y'all will get this video. Hopefully we will be able to read I'm gonna do my Iron Flame reading vlog because I feel like they all deserve their own. I don't know. Tell me right now what books you want to see me read. I had a comment from last week's video, and I think she said it's a fantasy. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Hold on, but I need you guys to tell me if you've read it and what your thoughts are on it. I plan to get it as soon as I finish. I think I have 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I have 21 books on my shelf. We all know that I want to try and get down to 15. Well, technically I have 24. Those 3 are not counted right now. Those are just kind of books that are gonna be read later. They will be a part of the, well, 2 of them will be a part of the TBR, don't worry. Oh, I could read Beach Read. Since I'm already reading a summer book, I could read Beach Read. Okay, it's called, the book that I was just asking about, it's called How to Summon a Prince by Delilah Erosa. Apparently it's a fantasy series or a fantasy book. She said that it is a lot easier to read than a lot of fantasies, and I found Fourth Wing to be fairly easy to read. So if she's saying that this is easy to read, then I want to read it. I am gonna have to look it up and see what it's, you know, all about. So maybe by the next time I see y'all, I will have an update on that. if I remember. But yeah, so I'm gonna go read. I'm probably not gonna film any more tonight. If I do, it'll probably just be to let y'all know how I'm feeling on the book so far and how much progress I've made. But I probably will stop reading at around 1-ish. But I am gonna set my timer. Ah! Why does it keep doing that? Okay, so we have 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. I don't think y'all can even see that. But I just started it. So I'm going to go read, and I will see you guys in like an hour. Okay, so I am on chapter 10, which is page 70. It's about 20% through, I think is what Goodreads said. Not very far, but y'all, this book's hard to read. It's very slow. Very, very, very slow. Like, I'm 70 pages in, and there's been nothing. It basically, I don't have a whole lot to say, but it's like basically she's like scared of commitment. I don't know, she's a 17-year-old, so I don't really know. Like, she breaks up with every boyfriend she's ever had after a month or two. And then she started dating her best friend, who is the ex that she's vacationing with. And they broke up after 2 months, and so everybody's like, we told you not to date him. It's like a known thing that she can't hold a relationship. And I mean, go for it, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, you're sitting here saying, oh, I miss him, da-da-da. Then why'd you break up with him? Like, y'all been best friends since y'all were born. And you're like, oh, yeah, let me date him. Knowing good and well, I'm gonna break up with him in a couple months. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know if this is just not a book that I'm super into, or how I'm feeling about it. Like, if I were to rate it right now at page 70 of 320 something pages, I don't think oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that the authors of this book were an actual couple. But yeah, it's like 323 pages. I still have this much left to read. Oh, let me find my phone for the timer so I can show you guys how much time I have left. I have 22 hours and 39 minutes left. You can't really see it, but I have 22 hours and 39 minutes left. I didn't really read much last night. Like, literally as soon as I got done filming, I changed into a t-shirt and went straight to sleep. So I woke up, put this back on, and started reading, and I don't know if it's this book that's making me tired or what, but I don't know if I'm just not a fan of it or what it is, but I don't know. I'm gonna try and read like 10-15 more chapters, and then if I'm like, still not for me, then I will probably take a break. I'll probably, if I have not finished this book by the time I get to 20 hours, then I'm done. I quit for right now, and I'm gonna move on to Archer's Voice because I am at 40% of that. So I think if I can get to like 60%, then I'll go back and try to read a few more chapters of this, and, you know, kind of switch between until I finish a book, and then hopefully shortly after finish the other. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I'm not one to DNF a book. I don't care how much I hate it. We all seen that whenever I read Pucked. I don't know, it kind of terrifies me to DNF a book, because I'm like, what if those last few pages are like the ones that set it off for me? Now, they never really are, but I don't know, I just can't bring myself to not finish a book. So I am gonna try, but I am gonna go back to reading until I get to chapter 20, which is going to be page 139. So I still have about almost 70 pages left to read. 70. Yeah, almost 70 pages left. Which hopefully I can finish that within the next like hour. Again, we have, oh, let me pause it. 22 hours and 37 minutes left on the clock, on the timer. So I'm going to go start this back and finish this book, or finish these next 10 chapters. And we're going to see where I'm feeling after all that. Okay, so it is currently 5:43 p.m. We have 18 hours and 41 minutes left on the timer. Did I say 8 or 18? I meant 18 if I said 8. We finished. I'm gonna give it a 3.25. I don't know. I don't feel like it was really 3.5, but I don't feel like it was 3 either. It was good. Oh, also, I'm in my guest room. I was cleaning in here, listening to the book, the last few pages. So I just figured I'd sit down and do it in here. Yeah, I mean, the second chance is super cute. The born and raised together, family, friends. The summer house, very the summer I turned pretty vibes, and that was super cute. I feel like there was a lot going on, but at the same time there was nothing, and I was just like, are we ever gonna get to anything interesting? So yeah, I don't know, I love that you do get to see the whole family dynamic too, like between the two families. Like, she's an only child, he's the oldest of 3, I think he's the oldest. I don't know, not long after I talked to you guys last, it kind of picked up for a little bit, and then it kind of fell off again. Then it was like, okay, cool, we're good now. And then it was like, oh wait, no, we're not, just kidding. Then like the whole family fought, and one of the families left the summer house, and I was just like, okay, whatever. But for our next book, we are going into Ride With Me by Miss Simone Sultani. I don't know how to say it, but it is a marriage of convenience. You kind of seen glimpses of Thomas through, or from in the first one, but it says Stella thought her life couldn't get any worse, being left at the altar. Thomas Maxwell Brown is just looking for a good time with his family's expectations pressing down. His Formula One career. Stella isn't the woman Thomas expects to meet that night, and Thomas isn't the man Stella expects to wake up next to in the morning with a ring on her finger. Staying married might be the perfect solution for all their problems, even if it is a little wild. Sometimes what happens in Vegas doesn't need to stay there. So I'm excited because that's the first time I've read the back of it. I'm excited to see what happens. Obviously my curls have failed, so let's ignore that. I've been cleaning in between reading all day. But yeah, that's all I have for now. I'm hoping we find a 5-star before this ends. If this isn't a 5-star, I might cry. It will make me very sad because I think I rated the other one 4.5. But yeah, this was like a 3. But go check out my Goodreads for all of my, for all the books I've read, and let me know what I should read next. Okay, so excuse how I look. I'm on my lunch break. But I did want to give you guys a quick update, and I'm sorry I'm holding my phone. I could not find anywhere to sit it where it would stay. I just tried to film this, and I had it sitting in the window or like on the dash, and my phone started overheating. So we're gonna try this one more time. So I am about 26% done with this book. I am on page 120, which is chapter 10. It's currently 2:45. I don't get off of work until 6, so I'm hoping I can get like 100 more pages done before I leave work, which would put me a little over page 200. I don't know. I really want to get to page 256 before I get off, because that would be 10 more chapters. And I would have finished approximately about 55%. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can finish this book. We have, where'd I put that phone at? So we have 16 hours and 6 minutes left on the clock. Cute. That does not look like me. Anyways, yeah, we have 16 hours and 6 minutes left on the clock. I'm hoping to finish this with only 4 more hours of reading. And hopefully, if I can do that and be done with this book by the time I reach 12 hours, then we should be able to finish Archer's Voice by the time it reaches 10, maybe 9, and then we start a new book. So maybe we'll be able to do 4 books in this vlog. If we are, oh my god, I'm so excited. We'll be able to finish so much, and it's one step closer to me being able to buy books. I'm so excited. My friend bought a bunch of books the other day, or for Prime Day, and she sent me a video of them, and I have half the ones she ordered, and I've already read half of them, but I was just so excited because she was giving me a book haul, and I was like, oh my god, I want to read. Like, I swear buying books and reading books are 2 totally different hobbies, and I have not been able to buy books in so long. Like, I've bought 2 books, in the past few months, and it's just killing me. And the only reason I bought one of them was because it was on sale for like $5, and, the other one, I bought the Night Court edition from Barnes & Noble of A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I'm so excited to read both of those, but I'm thinking that I am going to finish every book on my shelf that is a part of a series. If I've read the one before it, I'm going to finish it before I buy new books. I think I only have like 5 or 6 left. So, by the end of August, we are going to buy new books. Yay! But I will see you guys here in just a little bit whenever I get home. Hello. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't film at all yesterday. I was so busy, like so beyond busy, it was just ridiculous. Like, I got home and immediately had to leave. But I did, however, finish Ride With Me. Y'all, I had 0, and when I say 0, I mean 0 complaints about this book. I loved it. Every freaking second of it. If you have not read it, read it. I gave it a 5-star. I loved it so much. I adored every minute of it. I don't even know what to say. Like, the fake marriage, the constant, oh, it only took you getting married to figure out that you wanted a girlfriend, or it only took you getting married to figure out that you really wanted a boyfriend, this, that, and the other. And I just love the Vegas wedding, and they played into it so well, and she did such a good job writing the Vegas part. Like, I ate every second of it up. I loved it so much. But yes, Ride With Me by Simone Saltani. I don't really know how to say that, I'm not gonna lie. But is done. 5-star, first 5-star of this reading vlog. We have, I think I finished it at like, I had like 11 and a half hours or 11 hours and 20 minutes, something like that on the clock. But y'all, I accidentally stopped my timer earlier, And thankfully I just looked at it, so I knew exactly how much time I had left. This time I don't. It was like 9 hours and 20 something minutes. So we're gonna go with I have 9 hours and 22 minutes. That could be so wrong, but we have 9 hours and 22 minutes left of reading now. No, it had gotten down to 8. I think. You know what? I don't even care right now. We got 9 hours left. But yes. So we are going to. So I did read a lot of this today. I think I started on 40%, and now I'm like almost 70 or right at 70%. Let me just look. Hold on. Okay, we're at 68% according to Goodreads. But I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So we're almost 70% done. So I did get almost 30% read today while I was at work. I doubt I'll finish it tonight. But I am going to try and at least get this much more done, which will get me right at 300 pages. I'm on page 232 right now. This would get me to page 309. I am going to try and get that far. And then I can finish it in the morning, I think. And then I can start another book. Depending on how many hours I have left, though. Because I have 9.5 hours, or less than 9.5 hours now. This will probably take me, I don't know, like I've told y'all, I read slow. We're gonna finish Archer's Voice probably tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna say today. We'll probably finish it tomorrow morning. And I am gonna read with you guys for a little bit, since I didn't really have time to read with y'all when I was reading Ride With Me. But yeah, so far, okay, the book is not bad, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I think just with me being like reading Fourth Wing, this was just not what I wanted. But now, I mean, it's getting good. I mean, they're together. I don't know what's gonna happen and up until this point, but I don't know. We gonna figure it out together. I'm gonna probably update y'all again whenever I'm getting ready for bed. But that's all I have for right now. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I know I have not filmed like at all. Well, to y'all, this is like the next scene. But like I have not filmed at all in like a few days. Why is my ring? I keep twisting these rings around and I keep putting them on the wrong hand. But so I got tired of Archer's Voice again. So we're reading Beach Read. It is August 2nd. I'm finishing this today. I have 4 hours. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly how long I have left. 4 hours, 1 minute, and 50 seconds. That's how long we have left to read. I think I can finish this book. Let me just show you where it ends. I think I can finish this next 120 pages by the time I get to 2 hours. So, we're going to try and go back and finish that dang book. Y'all, I'm trying so hard to read that dang book. And, like, it's good, but I'm bored. Also, please excuse that mess over there. This is my guest room, and I've been cleaning it. But this room has the best lighting right now. I've been sitting on my couch reading for, like, the past hour. Not an hour. It's 2. I just got home, like, 25 minutes ago from work. But we're going to finish this. We're trying to finish this today, okay? Today. I am going to try so hard to finish this within the next couple hours. Well, I have 4 hours left. So I'm going to try and finish this in 4 hours. My thoughts so far on this book. Let me, like, stand back up because you can't see me. My thoughts so far. It's so cute and I love it. I love it so much. But I did slack off reading. Like, I did not read it all for like 4 or 5 days. And I was like, no, I need to read. And so, like, I just picked this up and took it to work with me. So I have been reading a lot at work anyways. I'm not able to read a whole lot when I get home. Just have a bunch of stuff to do. But y'all, it is so cute. Like, you need to read this book. It's like, okay, so Augustus Everett, Gus, and January Andrews. They are so cute. It's like because it's almost like a second chance, but it's like they went to college together, but they were like around the same circles, but they didn't talk. And then, like all these years later, they both end up, like certain things draw them to, or make, like have them move to this town, like this tiny little town where everybody knows everybody. And they're in the bookstore. They're both authors. They're in the bookstore and they meet each other again. And he's like, oh yeah, she's my neighbor. And then, like a few days later, they're together doing something, and she calls him Gus. And apparently only in college people called him that. Why does my hair look like this? Y'all see this? It's literally brown, black, brown. That don't make no sense. But, anyways, yeah. So he's like, you just keep doing that. And she's like, doing what? He goes, that's the second time you've called me Gus. And he's like, I remember you, by the way. Y'all, I loved it so much. It's so cute. I love this. I almost said movie. I love this book so much. Both of the summer books I read are like second chance type romances this year. And y'all, this one tops both of them like so much. Like right now, if I had to rate this book right now, it is a 4 star. 4 star, flat out 4 star. That's the way I'm talking about it. You would think I'd say 5. But I don't know. I'm just hoping. Because, okay, so you know how in the Taylor Swift music video, like for, what is that song called? Why can I not think of that song? It's literally one of my favorites. Anyway, where they're holding the signs up, like they live next door to each other and they're holding the signs up. They do this to each other a lot out through the book, and it's so cute. And then he's like, you have my phone number now. And she's like, yeah, I'm still going to keep, or he said, he gave her a phone number, and she's like, oh my God, this is like a monumental moment or something like that. And he goes, I'm still going to write the letters, or like write the signs. And it's so cute. And I love it so much. Anyways, I'm going to go back to reading. If you can hear my TV in the background, I'm watching Larry, okay? I'm watching Larry in the living room. But yeah, so I will update you guys some more whenever I finish the book. I might go to my bedroom to film a little bit, but I don't know. My couch is very comfy and it's dark in there, so I don't really know how much filming I'll get done in there because it's been stormy. So this is like the only room I can ever get great lighting in, because like I could sit in my kitchen, but it just doesn't, I don't know. It's crazy because it's right on the other side of this wall, but I don't know. This room just, it's just great. Like I quite literally would move my bed into here if I could. I love this room. There's already a bed in here, but I don't know. Anyways, I will see you guys hopefully before the end of the day. Hopefully. I'm getting it done. I promise. Okay, so I've only been in here for like 20 minutes reading, but I just wanted to show you guys something. So I'm at this part of this book, right? Y'all see where it says Pete's Books, August 2nd? That is so weird that I'm reading this because I wanted to finish this whole book yesterday and I didn't get a chance to. So the fact that I'm reading it on August 2nd and this is like, it says August 2nd is so funny to me. I mean, it's not 7 o'clock, it's 2:30, but okay, I guess I've been back in here like 30 minutes. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know that little update. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so we finished Beach Read by Emily Henry. I rated it a 4.5 star. I love this book. At first I was like, this book is going to be so depressing. It was. But it was also so amazing. Like, it was depressing in parts, and then it was like super happy, and then it was like we're sad together, and then it was like, I don't know. It's like my heart was broken, then it was fixed, and then broke, and then fixed, and it's like, I don't know. I loved it. Loved it, okay? 4.5 stars. I was going to say something about it. I love how I throw it on this bed and immediately there's like my hair all over it. Anyways, I don't know. Okay. Backwoods Death Cult. Oh yeah. So in the book, one of the like big things they're doing with the bet is like she has to write something dark and depressing and he has to write something light and fluffy, which is the exact opposite of what they usually write. It's like what each other writes. And so they do the little bet. I don't know, it was just so cute. I'm so excited. But I don't know why I'm so excited anymore. I'm done. But but I loved it so much. Also, like, it's almost dark outside. It's not almost dark, but it's like a super cloudy day. It's been raining all day. It's 5 o'clock. I think last time I updated y'all was at 2 o'clock. And I know I said I had 4 hours left. I still have 2 hours and 12 minutes. I literally had 11 pages left, and I was like, okay, 2 hours, 19 minutes. I'm going to be... Actually, I think it's 14 minutes. No, it's 12 minutes. I was like, I can finish this right at 2 hours, I finished it so fast. But, like, there's just so much in this book. It's, like, it's not a super long book either. It's 350-something pages. Which, for me, that's, like, perfect. So, I'm very excited that I finished that. I'm kind of sad that I finished it, but at the same time, I'm happy. Sorry for getting all up in y'all's face right there. We're gonna finish it. And I keep sounding so, like, depressed whenever I'm like, here it is again. It's not like it's a bad book. I'm at the point, like, where it's like we have, let me just show y'all how much we have left. This is how much I have left. It's about 125 pages. They're super happy. They're together. They're dating right here. What am I going to get up until this point? I don't know. Maybe, look, I'm going to update y'all again whenever I get here. There's a huge dragonfly right here, and it's so cute. Like, y'all are sitting in my window. But we're going to go read. I'm going to hope and pray that it's not bad. I'm going to hope and pray that it's great. We're just hoping to the book gods right now. I need it to be good. Okay, so we're back in my room. Y'all, the alarm went off. I was in there finishing laundry. And my alarm went off. I had just finished it. And when I say just, I mean I was in the extended epilogue. But did I really want to hear that? No, not really. So here are my thoughts on Arthur's Voice. First thought, I wish I would have listened to this entire book on audiobook. Because I listened to the last 7 or 8 chapters. I don't know. Let's see. I was at this chapter. What chapter is this? I read from chapter 26 all the way to the epilogue. Like, and I kind of wanted to listen to the extended one. Which wasn't bad. I was almost done with it. But I listened to almost... Well, it was a few pages after because I was like, I can't do this. So I listened from about page 268 to 364. Like, I finished it. And I was just like, be for real. Like, what? What? I don't know. I was so happy. Like, it was so much better listening to it than it was reading it. Like, listening to it, I loved it. Reading it, I did not. So this is hard because I don't know, it's kind of hard. I kind of listened to it while I was cleaning everything. I'm not an Audible person. I quite literally got Audible to finish this. I think I've listened to one book before, and that was only because I was kind of into it and I wanted to listen to it while I was driving because I had an hour drive at that point. I was driving almost an hour to work every day and then an hour home. So I kind of listened to it on the way to and from work every day. But I still mostly read it. But this, like, I wish I would have listened to the whole book. And that is personal preference. But I think I'm going to give this book a 3.5. I liked it a lot. But there was just parts where it's not that I didn't like it. I was just bored. And then there were parts where I was like, where is this even going? Like, don't get me wrong, it went crazy. Like, I ate it up. Like, obviously you knew where the ending was, like what was coming at the end, but that last little bit, I was just like, wait a minute. But yeah, 3.5 stars. I don't know if it's her writing or what. I really don't. But anyways, it's August 2nd and I finished 2 books. I haven't read 2 books, but I finished 2 books. Also, this is kind of depressing, but today is the anniversary of my dad's death. 19 years. So I think that's why I've kind of distracted myself so much today. And then this one, both of their dads are dead. So it didn't help anything at all. Like, I was just like, I don't want to read this no more. Like, I don't want to read about my dead dad. Like, I just can't read that line no more. I mean, hearing it did suck too, but reading it was just so much worse. But yeah, so we are finished with Archer's Voice. We finished 4 books in 24 hours. Well, okay, no. We read 3 books. And then, what is that? 60%? And then read 60% of the last book. Because the other one we were already 40% through with. I truly did not think I was going to be able to finish it. But, again, I don't read audiobooks, so I didn't know any of this. But I was figuring out, like, I was going through, looking at everything. And I figured out that you can adjust, like, the speed that they're talking. And I adjusted it because I was sitting here trying to read along with it. And I was like, okay, I'm way down here and she's still up here on the other page. So I did figure out that you could adjust it. And then I just started listening to it while I was cleaning. There is, like, glitter on my eyelash. And it is making me keep thinking someone is right here. And it's kind of sketchy. But anyways, yes, we are done with our 4 books. The first book we read was a second chance romance, second chance YA romance, Never Vacation with Your Ex. I think, what did I rate this? I think I rated this a 4-star, or 3.75. I think it was a 3.75. You know what, actually, BRB, I'm going to get my phone to figure this out. Okay, period, here we are. Okay, so we're gonna start from the first books. Okay, so Never Vacation with Your Ex, 3.5 stars. Second Chance Romance, they're like 17. She's a volleyball player. I don't really know what he does. I don't think he does anything, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I just know their families have been friends forever. Then we read Ride With Me by Simone Saltani. I don't know how to say it. I'm not even gonna attempt to, really. After I attempt to. Ride With Me. My first 5-star read. Contractual marriage. What is in my eye? He's a Formula 1 driver. She is like a famous influencer, bakery influencer. I don't know. I just loved it so much, y'all. I loved this book. Like 5 stars all the way around. And you know, I was kind of scared that, you know, I wasn't gonna like that one because I think I rated the other one, the first one, like 4-star. Ate it up. Then I think our middle 2 books were the best. What is all on this book? Beach Read. We finished this today. I rated it a 4.5 star. That's just that. Like, I'm telling you, these 2 books have me in a chokehold right now. Like, the whole time I'm reading finishing Archer's Voice, I'm like, just think about everything that happened, and it's just not as good. But, like, and I wanted so desperately, I think it's one of those that I wanted so desperately to love it. Then when it wasn't everything I expected it to be, I don't know. Archer's Voice. Was it everything I hoped? No. Was it bad? Also no. Again, I think if I would have listened to this as an audiobook, I would have been so much happier with it. Like, I feel like it could have been a 4 to 4.25 stars if I would have read it or listened to this versus reading it, because like I said, that last little bit, I was just so excited, like so happy with listening to it, and I was doing all my stuff, and I was like, oh, Archer. Like, I feel like I was just so much more into it. Now, I didn't really like the audible girl who was reading it. I didn't like her voice very much, but I just got attacked by a sticky note. Which I don't even know what's over here. It's plain sticky note. But, yeah, so that is my 24-hour, what would I, reading vlog? Let me stop just babbling. I hope you guys had, words. I hope you guys had a wonderful evening watching me read, or just listening to me babble, because I don't think I really filmed much of me reading. I think I was just so, like, like I said, I read a lot at work, so there wasn't a whole lot of me, like, just sitting here flipping through pages, and I wanted so badly to read this last little bit with y'all, and I was going to just try and push through and read Archer's voice, but then I started listening to the Audible thing, and I was like, you know what, I really like the audiobook. Like, I'm loving it more listening to it than I am even looking at the book. But yeah, we finished 4 books, y'all. That is 4 books off my shelf. That is 4 books closer to me being able to go book shopping. I plan to read all of these plus a few of these this month. Plan, not actually happening. But so far for the month of August, we have read 2 books. And you know what? I said I was gonna finish them. Look at me go. Look at me doing what I said for once in my life. Anyways, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I've had a blast over the past few weeks, just kind of trying to make sure I keep up with my timer and not delete it. So I've literally had the same timer on this phone, my phone, and my watch, which actually I have not looked at it on my watch in a couple days. Oh yeah, it's still not a couple days, a couple hours. It's still at 4, it was still at 4 hours and 37 minutes, but we did finish it. We finished 4 books in 24 hours. Finished, not started, but we finished 4, started 3. And I'm so excited. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I love you all, and I will see you next week.